What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. As always, today we're talking about 401k contributions and how much you should actually put in them, because a lot of people will ask, hey, I've got a 401k, how much should I be saving for retirement, right? And I don't think there's an exact answer for y'all. So what I want to do is honestly talk about what I contribute, not saying that's the right answer or this is what you should mirror, but I want to talk about why I do this, and hopefully this will give you some insight as to how much you should contribute for your own 401k. Now, to get started, I really think that we should preface this with two questions. And if you don't know the answers to these, and I think you'll know the answer to at least one of them, but if you don't know the answers to this first one, you need to find out. Okay, the first question is, does your employer offer a matching contribution? Now, some of you guys may not know what a matching contribution is, but essentially what it means is that when you contribute money to your 401k, your employer will match that dollar amount up to a certain amount. Now, maybe that wasn't exactly clear, but let's look for some dollar amount examples. So let's say that I make $5,000 a month and my employer will match 5% of my contributions. So let's say that I decide to contribute 10% of my paycheck to my 401k every single month. Okay, well, if my paycheck was $5,000, I'm contributing 10%, I'm contributing $500 towards my 401k. But in addition to that, my employer matches 5%. So they're taking 5% of my paycheck as well and putting that extra dollar amount into my 401k, right? And that's not my money, that extra 5%. That is the company's money that they are giving me. That is a benefit to you guys. It really is free money, right? But it's only up to a certain percentage. So even though I contributed 10%, they're only going to match me up to 5%. Okay, well, what if you decide to say, I'm only going to contribute 2%? Well, then that means that I will be contributing $100 to my 401k and my employer will be contributing $100 to my 401k. But wait a minute, I thought I just said that, they'll contribute 5%, and they will, but it's called a matching program for a reason. So if you only decide to contribute 2%, they're only going to match you to 2% because that's what you contributed. If you put in 3%, you're going to get 3%. 4 will be 4. All the way up to 5%, they will match it. Anything after that, they're just going to make their 5% contribution. It's not a bad thing, it's free money, but that is really going to play a factor in how much you should contribute. So if you do not know if your employer offers a matching contribution for your 401k, you need to find out. It is a very, very nice benefit to have. Okay, the second question you really need to answer for yourself is, do you have debt right now? Okay, because honestly, a 401k is investing for the future. All right, I'm 28 years old. I cannot take money out of my 401k until I'm 59 and a half years old unless I want to receive a penalty. Okay, so this is 3 decades away from me ever being able to use this money. It's nice to save for the future and everything like that, and hopefully your 401k gets 10% growth every single year, which is awesome. But again, I'm not using that money for 30 years. What if I had like car loan debt or credit card debt or personal loans or anything like that? Why should I contribute 20% of my paycheck for something way down the road when I've got stuff that's affecting me right now? Right? I want to take care of this stuff as soon as I possibly can. So if you're in a position where you have debt, I really don't think you should be contributing extreme amounts of money to something that is way off in the future. All right, you need to be focusing on paying off all of your debt that you have right now. Okay, especially if you look at interest rates, right? Like I said, I hope you get 10%. That would be an awesome rate of return for you every year. But look at some of the interest rates these debts are charging you. Like if a credit card's at 25%, a personal loan could be 15%, a car loan is 8%. All of this stuff is just as high, if not higher, than your 401k return. Right? Why am I saving money for the future hoping to get 10% when I'm guaranteed to lose money and interest to these debts that are charging me even higher rates right now? You need to pay this stuff off as quick as you possibly can before you start really sinking serious money to your 401k. So those are the two questions that I think you really need to answer before you make any serious decisions. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example. And I will say that my company matched 5% of my paycheck. Okay, and I decided to contribute 5% of my paycheck to my 401k. Now, to a lot of investment advisors or financial gurus, they're probably going to say that, wow, you're really not contributing enough to your future. And maybe they're right, but at the end of the day, what I wanted to focus on as quick as possible was paying off my mortgage. I've got equity in it, I've got a renter in it, I'm in a good position as far as that mortgage goes, but still, it is debt. I do not want to have that much longer. I want to get that thing paid off as quick as possible, and I'm certainly not going to do a 30-year loan like so many other people. So what I decided to do was say, you know what, I will contribute all the way up into your matching point. And if that's 5%, then great. I'm going to match you 5% so I can get all the free money that I can, but everything else, I'm taking home. I'm sticking this money off to the side so I can get my mortgage paid off as quick as I possibly can. Right? So that's what I would do for myself. Does that mean that it's the right answer for you? Maybe not. But I would say this, that matching program is awesome. It really is fantastic. It's something that you need to take advantage of because if you don't, like I said earlier, you're passing up free money. Now, the only other time I would say don't contribute to a 401k, even if it has a good matching program, is if you know that you're only going to be at this company for like 6 months. Most of the time, you have to stay with the company for a few years before you're fully vested, and I can probably make another video on what your vested balance of a 401k is. But if this is something that you're going to be staying at the job for like 3 months, don't even worry about setting up a 401k with them because it's just going to be so short that you don't want to have to transfer that account to a separate brokerage or anything like that. So if it's really, really short term, forget about it. Maybe just set up something online or an IRA somewhere. That might be a better option for you. So that's what I want to talk about today, contributing to your 401k. A lot of people will have specific exact dollar amounts or percentage amounts that everyone should follow, but I don't think that's the answer. I think it's a unique situation for every individual, and it's great to contribute as much as you possibly can. But again, for many people, that could be decades away from being able to be used when they've actually got stuff that's affecting them right now. So if you've got debt, pay it off as quick as you can before you contribute. If you've got a car purchase coming up, don't take out a loan for it. Save as much money as you possibly can so you can buy something in cash rather than having to take out a loan. So to do that, maybe you don't want to contribute as much as you possibly can to your 401k, but everyone's different. Everyone is in their own situation. You need to make the answer for yourself. So what are your thoughts on that? If you're someone like me that I only contribute up to the matching dollar amount, do you think I'm an idiot? If so, make sure to tell me why I'm an idiot. Or if you're in a position to where you've been contributing way too much, but you've got this other debt that's affecting you right now and you think it's time to change, well, let us know because again, we're here to help people. I'm going to use myself as an example. I hope that doesn't make anyone uncomfortable. I've always appreciated transparency, so I've decided to go that route. But as always, if you've got questions that you'd like to see answered, feel free to email me, commoncentsmike@gmail.com. You can tweet any question you want at commoncentsmike. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'd love even more to help out with any situation if I can. My goal is to save you guys $150,000 in interest in 2017. So anyone that feels like they have anything that needs to be addressed, please reach out to me. I'm here for you to the best of my abilities, but thank you so much for watching. Take care. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this video. I hope you learned something new from it and you were able to strengthen your financial position. I'm going to keep coming out with more videos, so please stay tuned, but go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and have a good day.